What up, world? It's your boy D Agitated, here to add agitation to another situation. So, without further ado, let's jump on into it, alright? Dak Prescott. Y'all know I'm a Cowboys fan. Been a Cowboys fan since my Uncle Mike put me on them back in like 1990, 91-ish, around about there. I got partial love for the Bears just because my other uncle is a Chicago's Bears fan, and he always says you should root for the home team. So I hope they do well, but not better than my Cowboys every year. I really, truly only root for my Cowboys through and through. So, that being said, I'm not a Dak Prescott fan. I know a lot of y'all been on Dak Prescott bandwagon. A lot of y'all been talking about how he's like the next guy up for Cowboys, which I mean, we really don't have a choice, to be honest. I've been telling y'all since that rookie year that he's not the guy. I mean, he can be the guy because of what's around him. I mean, with Zeke Elliott, that man's a monster. So with Zeke Elliott, you know, any quarterback could look decent. The years we didn't have a quarterback and we also didn't have Zeke, you know, after Tony Romo went down, and we seen those whack guys step in and try to do the job, man, it just wasn't good. So I think that can do a little bit, but without Zeke, he went 3-3. Y'all remember that? 3-3 without Zeke, or maybe it was 2-4. Yeah, I might need somebody to refresh my memory in the comments below. But this is according to sportingnews.com. Now, I'll throw the link in the description. They have NFL quarterback rankings for 2019, best to worst, all 1 through 32 projected starters. Number 1, they have Patrick Mahomes. Okay? Patrick Mahomes is number 1. For any of y'all thinking he's about to go out there and throw another, I don't know, 50 plus touchdowns, think again. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. By the way, y'all, I have no problem with how they feel and what they're thinking. Okay? Aaron Rodgers is number 2. Brady number 3. I think Brady should be 1. Why? Because he's winning. He keeps winning, and he just gets it done. Number 4, Drew Brees. Number 5, Russell Wilson. We hope Dak Prescott can become another Russell Wilson type guy who finally gets that long ball, you know, accuracy down and can hit guys when they're open like that. Cause we see too many terrible passes from Dak Prescott that just, man, I don't even want to get into it. Let's just hope for different when this season starts. Number 6, Andrew Luck. Number 7, Phillip Rivers. Number 8, Matt Ryan. Number 9, Baker Mayfield. I don't think Baker Mayfield should be in the top 10. That's just how I feel. But, you know, like I said, this is their ratings. This is how they want to rank everybody. Whatever. Number 10, Big Ben Roethlisberger. Number 11, Carson Wentz. Number 12, Jared Goff. Number 13, and this is not the third tier. Let me double back on that real quick and kind of tell y'all when the second tier of quarterbacks jumped in. The second tier came in at number 7. Phillip Rivers started off the second tier of quarterbacks, okay? So he didn't even make it into the first tier group of quarterbacks. It stopped at Andrew Luck at number 6. So then Phillip Rivers started it off, and I want to say Jared Goff finished it at 12. Third tier quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson, number 13. He's pretty nice. I think he's a second tier, not third tier. Dak Prescott, number 14. And this is where I'm going to stop. For the rest of that list, y'all gonna have to go look it for yourself, because this is about that man, Dak Prescott, not no one else. I just wanted y'all to hear who they had listed before him. So number 14, Dak Prescott. third tier quarterback. I think he's really close to a second tier. I probably would have put him right at the bottom of the second tier, not in the third tier. But he ain't $35 million worth. You know what I mean? But as these players get paid, as the salary caps go up in the NFL, so does the money. Get your money, Dak. That's what I say. But do it to the extent that it don't hurt the team. So they said this is why they put him at 14. Prescott dazzled as a rookie in 2016 and slumped as a sophomore in 2017. Last season, he was closer to his rookie form in a year that largely landed between both extremes. Prescott got hot in the second half of the season once he clicked with new number one wideout Amari Cooper, creating a trickle-down effect that should continue with the more legitimate overall weapons in 2019. So y'all know, rounding things off, you got Amari, and you picked up Randall Cobb, to help out in that slot. The young boy that his name escapes me right now. I'll just throw it up here, just to throw it out there, and y'all see it on the screen. Can't remember his name right now. But that boy played pretty good, as the number 2 receiver. I think Randall Cobb's going to look good in the slot. We're going to bring back that old man, Jason Witten, and somehow he's going to get open for those short yardages that we need and catch. I say project him about 8 touchdowns, just because he's going to be a red zone target. But if we're smart, we're going to run Zeke, not to the ground, but run him and help him, allow him to set the tempo. But Dak Prescott is not to be paid like a top 5 guy. I say you pay him in the top 10, 6 to 12-ish, somewhere around there. So would I settle for $30 million to $32 million a year? Yeah, I would. I'd give him that. Anything more? Man, you're really asking for a lot in my opinion, because now we're possibly going to lose out on defensive guys. We'll be able to keep Amari Cooper, Dak Prescott, and Zeke Elliott going into the future, because they're going to make sure those guys are there. But don't be surprised if they sacrifice offensive linemen or two who's been there. Don't be surprised if, a guy like Byron Jones has to go somewhere else. Don't be surprised if we're missing out on things on defense. So the window will be halfway closed before it even starts to lead to any winning once this contract is signed. We'll have to hopefully win sooner than later, because that's a large chunk of change to be missing out on for other guys. Does he deserve it? Oh yeah, he deserves every penny he could get. Does it hurt the team? Yeah. So this is just me talking about, do I feel Dak Prescott is worth that? I think he's going to clear $35 million. I do not. That's just me. I know I might have agitated some of y'all so-called Cowboys fans, but if y'all really watch the game, and I'm not talking about, highlights and listen to other analysts, if you watch it for yourself and really see how these guys play, you will know that, he's not worth $35 million. But hopefully I ain't agitate you too bad. Just de-agitated, adding agitation to another situation. You have a good one.